Hello, brothers, sisters, family, and friends. This is not a religious message. This is not a religious message. This is a hidden message that I got 4 a.m. in the morning yesterday, but I had to work, so I'm delivering it today. And what I do, I'm a decoder. So I decode riddles and books, showing you your own power. So that being said, today's topic, the name Emanuel, and how that's the secret to who we all are. The name Emanuel and the secret to who we all are. So, man, this is powerful, guys. Like the same way we did with government, meaning MENT. Well, the name Emanuel is very important to all of us. Not a religious thing. Yes, I got it from the Bible. But guys, that book is there because it has good knowledge in it. So, let me take you deeper. First, be neutral. To understand everything, guys, you must be neutral. Even the situation with Wall Street, you're already in a simulation of a story and it's being played out, but you keep letting your emotions get you in the story. Let me repeat that. You are in a simulation already done per the God of the universe, but you're a living character in the reenactment. But you get your emotions so highly attached, because in the end you will have abundance and it's going to be peace on earth. But back to the topic, guys. And to get to, remember, I'm giving you higher knowledge awareness. Because this is a decode that I've heard no one say yet, but I got it. And when I was up 4 a.m., I couldn't sleep because I was supposed to deliver it yesterday, but I had to go to work. So I'm delivering it today. That name Emanuel. So, some say it's Jesus, is that right? But Jesus never said he was Emanuel. So Emanuel means God is with us. That's simply what the word means. So they were predicting that a God with us would be among them. So Jesus himself never said he was Emanuel. It was mentioned 3 times in the Bible. Twice in Isaiah and I believe Matthew. So I'm going to get to the point why that's important, but I have to raise your frequency and your knowledge to what I'm getting to. There's people now that knock the Bible. Because I said, but guys, it's good things in there. Why would you not read it? If you're so smart, remember, I don't even use that word smart. Knowledge. So knowledge, yes, I'm going to read it. And I read it neutral. Because it's just a book. I got to take you further. In the beginning, God gave you domination over the earth. It never changed, guys. But we forgot who we were as we entered the world. So the baby itself was so pure because the world it came from, there was nothing to worry about. That's why it came so naive. It was only love. Because when you come from the heavens above and you drop you to earth of a lower frequency, you would be naive too. Because everything you want is just there, where the baby came from. But when they drop you to earth, it's much more denser, but it's all part of the test. Because now you need to learn who you are. That's why we're here. You're simply learning who you are. Until you admit that, you're going to keep going through the low frequencies of the... But once you find out who you are, everything changes and you start rising your frequency. You see the earth totally different. So I gave you one clue. Emmanuel means God is with us, but it's deeper, guys. So the actual meaning to Emmanuel means a manual. A manual. You know how they keep saying there's no manual for mankind? I found it. Emmanuel. So Jesus, if you follow his story, that is the answer. That's who. So Jesus was only love. So love is your only power. I was looking in the Bible itself for the word Jesus himself saying he said. So others say that, but he never said he would save you. I never tell you I'm going to save you. But what I do, I share knowledge so you can realize who you are. Squirrels. So if Jesus knew that God gave us domination, why would he say he's going to save you? Also, Jesus in that same book said there will be others that do greater works than he. Because he knew we would wake up and realize who we are. So that's the decode. Emanuel is telling you that Jesus is your key character in that book to find out who you are. I'm going to go deeper, guys. Who killed Jesus? The religions and the governments. Jesus went to no church. And I told you to read 1 Chronicles 28:3. Jesus never went around asking for money when he taught, because he knew he was abundance. And he only stayed in love. Jesus is one of the only characters I know that in this whole earth that always talks about only love. Because that's your true power. That's the true essence where you want to get to. Jesus healed, and I learned how I can heal, which is all your belief in your subconscious brain. Also Proverbs 23:7. But if you believe in sickness, you'll get a program of sickness. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. As I just broke another code for you, we do have a manual. You know how a vacuum cleaner, you get a manual, a car, you get a manual? Well, we had one. They put it right there in that book for you with Emanuel, which means a manual. God is with you. And also go John 10:34. A lot of these guys, I want you to research and look at it, what it says, so you know who you are. Also Psalms 82:6. Once you read these, you know who you are. Also, God made you in his image. How much clearer can it be, guys, who you are? And it's not this body, it's the inside. Gave you another clue. Energy is never created or never destroyed. You are energy. You just transfer vehicle to vehicle. But Emanuel shows you the manual of your power. As you do the things that Jesus taught, and you can do them, because he even said nothing's impossible, guys. Well, why do I keep seeing corruption? Because you keep believing there's corruption. Instead of just looking at it, it's being exposed, and we're just moving through the matrix. As the earth turns to more light, the darkness will stand out like a sore thumb. You can't hide from it. And our knowledge awareness is rising. So you're going to see it. As they have to be exposed so we all can be a witness in the revelations. So man himself is playing out his own Bible. He's manipulating and creating all of this that he wrote in his books. However, guys, because we know the awareness of our consciousness, our imagination, our magic, nothing can stop us, guys. More people waking up. I went from overnight from like 200 subscribers to over 1,000. Because it was just the timing. We're ready to learn my knowledge, which is that next level up. I never give you some man. I give you the credit. So when AMC is rising or falling, I look at myself with my consciousness. Others are still doing this. Oh, the reason AMC is doing this is because of this man. The reason this happened is because of it. I look at myself. I stop being a victim. So when you take control of your life, everything outside of you starts to change. I bought an Iraqi dinar for like $20 and got 100,000 of them. So if the revaluation happens, actually, let me rephrase that. The dung, the Vietnam dung, I just bought for $20, 100,000 of them. Small investment. If that revalues, I'll be rich. I keep telling people it's more than one way to be wealthy. Nothing's impossible, it's just timing. Meanwhile, I'm still working and still sowing seeds and faith. I don't worry about the stocks go up. I know what it's going to do. If you want to join me with your consciousness and believe that you'll be wealthy, and don't worry about the when, the who, the how, because we all walk by faith, not by sight. We believe to see. But when you really want to know who you are, you follow that story of Jesus. Also, I got to give you another clue, guys, with the story of Jesus. If I don't like you and I write a story about you, would I write a total truth about you? The books that are here were already here, right, guys? So how do you know if they're 100% true? You got to go within. Then you can decipher the book more clearly. But somebody that's really naive will believe everything here is real. But I just decoded who you really are. Emanuel is the way. That's your manual. E-A manual. Couldn't be more clear, guys, in the word. They keep saying they never lied to us, guys. I just showed you. They left Emanuel there. Because I am no longer in my feelings when I'm reading books. I know I'm more powerful than a book. I don't put the book within me. I just read it from the outside like a book. So I can see the things that the book is showing. Let's go your tree of knowledge. That's the spine of your back. And Adam ate the apple, is that right? That's a code, guys. So when Adam ate the apple got stuck in his throat. That's the rumor. That's called the Adam's apple. You get it? You have always been that tree of knowledge. So when you meditate, you have situations that's above you. You go to your Adam's apple and meditate and focus there, and it will alleviate. Now, do you get it? You have to take these codes and riddles, because that's what the books are. And when you start getting higher knowledge of awareness, then you can start to see. Where's the snake? Your private parts, guys. Because if you can withstand that private part of yourself, which is that temptation, because the devil is yourself, which is your egoic mind, but they'll tell you it's some being outside of you to fear you. No, it's yourself. Because you believe it's a devil. I did that in my earlier video, guy. There is no devil. But if you believe it in your subconscious brain, a program, the universe will show you a Satan forever until you stop saying there's Satan. So simply the programs now have stopped say Satan left, but he was never there. Because they're trying to help you wake up to who you are. No one ever explained it to you like that, guys. Satan was taught to you, and you accepted it in your subconscious. Once you relieved it, now Satan's gone, isn't he? He was never there in the first place. We created the Satan with our imagination. And we uncreated it with the same imagination. It's all imagination, guys. Corruption gets worse and worse with your own imagination, and it lessens with your own imagination. So I told someone in the comments, in order to see a different picture, paint a different picture that you see. Knowledge is very basic, guys, but man, the manipulator, 1 Corinthians 2:5, will fool you every time until you read for yourself and learn from yourself and take back your own domination on earth. And know that you're made in the image of God. Emanuel, that's you. The antichrist thing. You saw on the History Channel an antichrist, and you read that, right? But you're living it. You're in the now. Who is the antichrist? So it's against. So Christ means the anointed one. So antichrist simply means against the anointed one. It was never 1, 2, or 3 guys. Never 1, 2, or 3 people, guys. It's all beings that's against you as the anointed one. Because you're living it. They did predictions. But you're in the now and you're living it. What do you see outside of you? That's simply what an antichrist is, guys. It's people against the anointed ones. And you are the anointed one. I just gave you Emanuel. John 10:34, Psalms 82. They keep telling you. And it's per your free will and consent to accept it. It's up to you guys. This video will gain you wealth and knowledge, everything you want. Once you learn who you are and you accept it. You guys have a super day. I send this video only in the love and light. You may have to listen to it again and again because it's very deep. But if you listen to it neutral, you can get the message even better. Because I'm only giving it to you in the neutral. And I'm just a vehicle per the spirits, the angels, and my higher self, all through the universe, that one source. Because the energy of knowledge was already here. It's never been destroyed. We're just regurgitating it, repeating it over and over again. So you guys take care. Have a beautiful day. I send this message in the love and light. Take care. Bye-bye.